Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. For those of you that are new, welcome. You may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other pick your card readings posted for you guys there as well. For those of you that would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you with more information on booking readings as well as other services that I do provide. So today's pick a card reading, I thought we'd do something a little bit different. So we're asking Spirit today, what does success mean to your higher self? Okay, to your highest version of self. What I don't know how else to say it. What does success mean to your higher self? Okay, when we think of the highest version of yourself, what does success mean? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it mean to be successful to your highest version of self? Okay, is what we're doing the reading on today. So if you do feel called to more than one pile, that is perfectly okay for today's reading. Go with whatever your gut feeling is telling you about the reading today. So we do have 3 crystals today. We have and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. I think it's Sardonyx. I will have the name of it listed down below, but this is what the crystal looks like. Okay. That is going to be for pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have some Smokey Quartz. And then pile number 3, we have an Ocean Jasper. Okay, if you already know which crystal you feel the most drawn to, you can go ahead and click the timestamp down below. But I am going to be adding in one of these cards to add to your pile. I am also going to be shuffling and putting the piles together. Okay, you're more than welcome to watch that process of me putting the pile together for each of the groups. If you also want to skip ahead, I will have a timestamp down below that will have your pile completely put together with your crystal so that you can, see what your pile looks like, if that will help you as well. So you have that option. There will be a timestamp. You can either go directly to the reading or you can go to the close-up of what the actual piles look like when they're all together, fixed up together. So let's put one of these cards in with helping you to choose your pile today. So what does success mean to your higher self? Okay, so pile 1, we have straw bale. Okay, and it says, it's time you step out of your comfort zone, take up space, and reach new heights. So that's going to be for pile 1. What does success mean to your higher self? Pile number 2. Pile 2. What does success mean to your higher self? We have whiskey, and it says, life should be sipped slowly with intention. Be patient as the vision reveals itself. And then pile 3, let's get one for you. What does success mean to your higher self? We have the toad. Okay, and it says, observe, for those who watch see all. Okay. All right, so those are your choices. Like I said, I am going to be shuffling and putting the piles together on camera. So if you want to kind of get a close-up of what your pile looks like with the cards all put together with the crystal, there's a timestamp down below for that. You can go directly to that, or you can watch as I shuffle and put the piles together. It's all up to you, whatever you're feeling today. So pile 1 with the straw bale and the Sardonyx, and then pile number 2 with whiskey and the Smoky Quartz. Pile number 3 with Toad and the Ocean Jasper. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hey guys, for those of you that are watching as I shuffle and put these piles together, let's get into it. I feel like let's actually pull the Oracle cards first. So I've already pretty much shuffled all of the decks first, so let's pull something for pile number 1. What does success mean to your higher self? What does success mean to your higher self? Pile 1. Let's pull something for pile 2. What does success mean for your higher self? Or to your higher self? What does success mean to your higher self? And then pile 3 with the Toad. What does success mean to your higher self? Okay. So let's go into the next one. And I will have all of the decks listed down below for you guys. Okay. So let's choose something for pile 1. What does success mean to your higher self? And for pile 2. And pile 3. What does success mean to your higher self? Pile 1. Pile 2. And pile 3. Okay, and this will be our last Oracle deck. I'm going to save these little ones over here to help to close out and add additional messages onto your pile. So what does success mean to your higher self? Pile number 1. What does success mean to your higher self? And then pile number 2. We don't want to see them. What does success mean to your higher self? And then pile number 3. Okay, so those are the Oracle. Now we're going to use the Tarot. I think we're going to pull 3 cards from each deck that I'm using today. One of which, this one here, is not for sale. This is my personal deck that I have for my personal use. It's not for sale. And I don't believe this one is available anymore. This one, the deck creator, I think they are currently out of print, but every once in a while she has them available. Okay, so let's see. Pile number 1. What does success mean to your higher self? Let's pull 3 cards. What does success mean to your higher self? Pile number 1. And pile number 2. What does success mean to your higher self? Pile number 2. And pile number 3. And one more from this deck. Okay, now let's do this one here. We're going to pull 3 cards from here as well. For pile number 1, what does success mean to your higher self? All right, pile number 2. What does success mean to your higher self? Oops. And one more for pile 2. And pile number 3. What does success mean to your higher self? Okay. So since we already shuffled out the top card, I think we're just gonna do a kind of little, I guess, little peekaboo thing with them here like this. Okay. That will be for pile number 1. And we'll do the same thing for pile 2. And then here for pile number 3. And then we're going to make a timestamp for those people that wanted to just kind of look at what their pile looks like. Okay. Okay, so these are our piles all put together. Pile number 1, this is going to be yours here with the straw bale and this little Sardonyx. Okay, that is pile number 1. Pile number 2 with whiskey and the Smokey Quartz. And then pile number 3 with the toad and the ocean Jasper. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals, the artwork, whichever pile you feel the most tuned into. Like I said, if you do feel drawn to more than one, or you want to listen to all 3, that is perfectly okay. You might have messages that go across the piles today. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, timestamps down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with the straw bale, card number 37, and this little Sardonyx crystal here. Your message says, it's time you step out of your comfort zone. Take up space and reach new heights. Okay, so our question today for Spirit is, what does success mean to your higher self? So this is definitely part of your messages today. It kind of sounds like your higher self kind of equates you being successful to your ability to be able to try new things, do new things, face your fears, insecurities that you might have about pursuing any passions, dreams, goals, desires, and about you, I feel like, honoring where your intuition is leading and guiding you without second guessing yourself. I feel like is a really important message with this. So yeah, look at how she's kind of got her arms open wide. She's got that candle lit. She's got a bunch of candles, on her head too, like a little crown that's kind of illuminating. It looks like her crown chakra is illuminated. And the crown chakra is our connection to source, to our higher self. So to me, it kind of looks like you are connected. You are one with your higher self, where you are kind of allowing your higher self to guide you. Okay. And just more than open to, like I said, not second guessing yourself, putting yourself out there, not thinking twice about certain things that you want to do, and just kind of going for it is the message that I'm kind of getting with this. Okay. So we're going to look at your tarot. I am going to put out all of the cards to look at them all together, but let's put the tarot out first. We've got the Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. Page of Wands, Four of Wands. Wait, wow, look at that. All this fire energy. We have the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have, wow, the Ten of Cups. You guys get some really good cards. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, which I feel like is super important to this message here. We're going to see what the rest of your oracle cards say. Let's put this over here. Okay, let's see. Let's actually bring this over here. We have card number 32, create, and it says dynamic, inspiring energy, and also gifts. We have the turtle and coriander with satisfaction. I love that. We have harmony, number 25. And we have self-love with Aphrodite. Okay, really beautiful message here. And I think there's only one thing I want to clarify here, but I kind of get the message without it, but I just want to add a little bit more into this. But yes, I feel like a huge part of your message, because I'm noticing that, okay, well, there's actually multiple messages that are in here. So yes, I feel like the biggest message here, what does success mean to your higher self? Okay? And I feel like a big part of that is you being happy. Okay? And it might not seem so profound, but I feel like your higher self sees that if you feel completely happy and fulfilled in your life, that's what success is. That you and everything that is a part of your life is something that you're happy with, that you find fulfilling. Okay? I'm seeing for some of you, it's being able to pursue your creative passions, your goals, your dreams. The Page of Wands energy is this beautiful energy of you being tapped into your inner child and about allowing that creative inspiration from your inner child to lead you towards whatever it is that you feel drawn to. The Page of Wands represents us, feeling adventurous, feeling excited, feeling like we want to travel, we want to explore, we feel so excited by the things that we are doing, what we're putting our energy towards, okay? And you do have satisfaction here. I'm noticing that you have the Ten of Cups energy, and the Ten of Cups is about feeling completely fulfilled emotionally, okay? The Eight of Cups energy here, and this is the only one that I really want to clarify here. The Eight of Cups is about letting go of things, moving on from things. It could be people, situations, ways of thinking, ways of doing, conditioning, self-limiting beliefs, whatever it is in your life that does not serve you, that is not truly in alignment with who you really are, in alignment with who your higher self is, right? That highest version of you. Anything, like, let's just say it's a self-limiting belief, right? That self-limiting belief does not align with who your higher self is, okay? So your higher self sees success as you being able to let go of whatever it is that does not serve you, that does not bring you happiness, that does not make you feel fulfilled, okay? And for, this is a general reading, so it can be very different for all of you. But the main themes that I'm seeing here are family is something that is very important, and that can be your own family that you've created, with a romantic partner. Family can look like beautiful friends, supportive, loving friends that you have. It could be pets, whatever family is to you. But it's about you having connections surrounding you that are nurturing, that are loving, that are supportive. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups energy here, not only is this you being someone who allows yourself to be vulnerable, but this energy also speaks of unconditional love and just kind of putting your heart out there, putting your heart in what it is that you create, who you love, who you surround yourself with, but also that you Keep yourself open to opportunities. You allow your heart to lead you, okay? And that was a huge message here. It's time you step out of your comfort zone, take up space, and reach new heights, right? Meaning that you have a certain dream, a vision of something that you wish to pursue, to create, and you step into this King of Wands energy, which is you being the trailblazer, you being the lead, you kind of taking it upon yourself to say, I am in control of my happiness. I am in control of, you know, the things that make me happy, or even letting go of the things that do not make me feel happy, that do not make me feel fulfilled. I'm also feeling that your higher self is extremely creative, okay? Extremely creative and very passionate. There's a lot of beautiful fire energy here. So I do feel that many of you that chose this pile, you could be fire signs. There's also water energy here as well. Pisces, yeah, lots of Pisces energy here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? So some of you, I'm also noticing too, we have fire and water. And then you have harmony here. So fire and water, you know, they are opposite of each other in terms of the elements. And so there is a nice balance here. And then you have harmony. You also have the Four of Wands, which is also stability, harmony, balance. The Four of Wands is also a beautiful energy of people coming together, gathering, celebration, happy home life, stable home life. Your home environment be something that is, you know, just feels in alignment for you. So like I said, I'm getting that, you know, success means to your higher self that you are happy in love, that you are happy in the things that you, like I said, give your energy into. You feel inspired, you feel creative, that your energy is also something that inspires others, right? Because I am looking at the Page and the King here, and they're two very different energies here. So you can even be someone, your higher self sees success as you and your energy being something that affects the people around you, okay? And that could be your children, it could be family members, it could be friends, but it's something about you fully stepping into your power and being able to own it, finding confidence, strength within yourself, okay? Another huge thing here is self-love. So your higher self sees you being successful as a way that you really learn to love yourself and accept yourself. Again, I'm getting kind of Taurus energy here because we have Aphrodite, which reminds me of the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy here, Venus. But that you really learn to love yourself, okay? Self-love, body positivity, feeling beautiful, feeling confident, feeling attractive, feeling very much into your sensuality. I'm getting a lot of sacral chakra energy here, which oddly enough is where this fire energy comes from. All of this passion, all of this creation, it's all the sacral chakra. And so I really think this is a beautiful, beautiful energy here. I am, like I said, I'm going to clarify this a little bit with this Eight of Cups. Okay, let's see what this is that your higher self may potentially be wanting you to let go of. And it really could be anything. You know, you might already have something on your mind right now that you know is not making you happy, is not bringing in fulfillment for you. Okay. I'm also getting, because I'm seeing energy and gifts here. Some of you might have a lot of spiritual gifts or even hidden talents. Okay, like I said, I feel like you are extremely creative. I also noticed that in this straw bale here, there's a lot of candles. A lot of this fire energy here. And she looks like she's got the power, right? She's super powerful. Wow. Okay, let's look at this Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here for pile number 1? We have the Five of Wands. Okay, one of the things that I feel like your higher self would see like as successful, like you being successful, there's two energies here with this. The Five of Wands can talk about comparing yourself to others. Okay, so that would be something that your higher self would want you to move away from, is the feeling the need to compare yourself. And I feel like that includes your body, okay, especially the way this beautiful Aphrodite is here, okay, going into self-love, is that you don't compare yourself to others. When you can really learn to love yourself, that is what your higher self sees as success for you. And maybe for some of you, you've had some issues with your body confidence, or not feeling beautiful, or picking yourself apart, having self-sabotaging thoughts. I think we've all been at a place in our life at a time where there is something that we criticize or we're super judgmental about within ourselves, and we may have a tendency to compare ourselves to others. And if you notice the way that this little bird is sitting across her eyes, like, don't look, you know, stop comparing yourself, stop looking. And she's got her eye open here, and the bird's like, no, stop looking, stop comparing, stop doing that. You know, you're beautiful. The Five of Wands is also a very competitive energy. Okay, so this is you kind of being able to connect into this firepower energy, and to be able to make changes that you need to, recognize when there are changes or certain things that you need to change within yourself, and have the ability to recognize that sometimes, yes, we do have challenge in our life, but it's about you being able to understand that you are this King of Wands, right? You have the capacity to be able to move beyond the challenges. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. You also have the Emperor, okay, which is masculine energy here. I want to get one more here. Aries energy. Lots of fire sign energy coming through. Why is the Eight of Cups here? We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Okay. Well, the Four of Cups can sometimes be an energy of boredom. Okay? Feeling bored. And this can sometimes be when we feel sorry for ourselves. Okay? We feel discontent. We feel unhappy. Okay, so your higher self, thinking in terms of success, sees that instead of you feeling mopey and sorry for yourself and unhappy, discontent, that you would actually look at what you need to change. What needs to change? Instead of sitting in this Four of Cups energy, what do you need to look at? What do you need to see, right? And then with the Emperor energy, this is about you being more disciplined, right? This Emperor energy is about stability. It's about being disciplined, organized, focused, and taking decisive action, coming up with a strategy, coming up with a plan, okay? So this is you being in control. This is you learning how to step up and be assertive. So given what the message was here about you stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? That does require a lot of confidence, okay? And I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here, what we've got coming through with the Emperor and the King of Wands, as you taking decisive action, again, with the things that you know need to change. That you have enough sense about you to say, okay, this isn't working, and it is not in alignment with what my higher self sees as success. Okay? If it's something that you're not happy with, something that you don't feel fulfilled by, whether that be your job, your career, your romantic relationship, your friendships, your family situations, whatever they might be, okay? If you're feeling bored, and you're just like, I'm bored and I don't know what to do, or I don't know what I need to do next. Take some time to tap into this Page of Wands energy, which again is your infinite creative potential that is connected into your inner child, right? And if we feel like you have creative blocks, the best thing that you can do to get out of that blocked space is, for some of you, it can be grounding your energy, meditating, reflecting, things of that nature, just kind of taking a break. But for others of you, even doing the smallest little creative thing, and I was actually doing somebody's private reading this morning, and I was like, the same message came through. When you follow your heart with at least one small thing you're interested in, okay, that can kind of open the floodgates, or the doors rather, for that creativity to come through, where you feel inspired by that little thing that you do into something more, right? Let's just say that you really like dancing, okay? So you go and you sign up for a dance class, and you meet other people in that dance class, and you overhear conversation of somebody else saying, oh yeah, I just took this art class and it was so amazing. And then you're hearing that, you're listening to that, and you're just like, oh my goodness, I love art too. Let me go talk to this person and ask them, where this class is that they've been talking about. And then you go to that art class and you find that there is something that inspires you even more. So it's kind of like you're just tapping into it and just trying one small thing. And then from there, it kind of further opens you up into your fullest potential. And that's what this is. The King of Wands is you being a master of your energy, of your creativity, of your spiritual energy, of your ability to manifest whatever it is in your life that brings about happiness, fulfillment, and joy. And instead of sitting around and saying, my life sucks, it's boring, I wish I was better, do something to change it. Right? Let go of what is not in alignment. If something's not in balance, something's not in harmony, don't be afraid of letting it go. Don't be afraid of walking away. Don't be afraid of making changes, right? It's easy for someone to say, oh, I don't like my job, and then just stay there, right? A lot of people do that. I've done that before in the past, where I couldn't stand my job. I dreaded going to work every day, but yet I let the years and years and years pass by, and I was still miserable. Right? So it takes you to take into consideration the Emperor to come up with a plan, a strategy, a focus, be disciplined, and say, okay, I'm going to get myself out of this place. I don't want this. I want something better for myself. I want to live a life that feels more fulfilling. And that's what success means to your higher self, pile number 1. Okay? So let's add in some last messages for you. Where is that other deck I wanted to use? Okay, here it is. Any other messages for pile number 1, Spirit, from their higher self about what success means? What does success mean to pile number 1's higher self? Wisdom, right? So everything that, all the experiences that you have in your life, they're all teaching you something. You're growing very wise. I feel like timing is also something that's extremely important, okay? Especially when there are certain opportunities that Spirit brings to you, certain downloads, messages, dreams, divine inspiration, pursuing your passion. The timing of you pursuing your passions is also something that's extremely important for you as well. We have healing, and we have fertility, okay? So fertility might be something specific to some of you. It could be pregnancies and things of that nature. But for the most part, I'm looking at this fertility as you planting the seed for something, growing something, developing something. For some of you, healing certain aspects of yourself might be something that's really helpful for you. Like, let's just say you're someone who has low self-esteem, lacks confidence in yourself. This is you really learning to, again, love yourself. Okay? See yourself as the King of Pentacles. King of Wands, but I said the King of Pentacles for a reason. Maybe many of you are meant to be leaders, okay? Securing financial security, stability. I'm definitely getting very powerful manifestation energy from this pile here as well, okay? This being very connected into Venus. I'm seeing Taurus, Libra energy, the Empress. There's also a balance here, feminine and masculine. Okay? So that's something else to me that your higher self sees as success, is you being able to balance both the feminine and the masculine within you. Okay? And really healing the feminine energy is something that helps us to be better in tune with our intuition, more in tune with our creative energy. We can then, right, birth these ideas and then use our masculine energy to help bring things into the material world. Okay, this is also a symbol of harmony here that we're also seeing for you. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with whiskey here, and it says, life should be sipped slowly with intention. Be patient as the vision reveals itself. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's move this over here. I'm going to put out your tarot first, and then we will look at everything all together. But let's put the tarot out first. Our question today, what does success mean to your higher self? We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 2 of Wands. Let's see. We have the Fool. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle. Now we've got your whiskey here. We have crystalline, and it says energy, wonder, alive, and beauty. We have the fox and ivy with adaptability. We have flow with number 21. And we have Bast with the pleasures of life. Okay. So what does success mean to your higher self? And your first message out. Let me just need a second here to look at these energies. Well, I notice, let's see. Yeah, I'm noticing that you have 2 cards here basically that are about patience. The 7 of Pentacles energy here is about being patient, because you also have the 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You have flow here, the Wheel of Fortune, which are tied together. The 2 of Wands is about your choices. And then we have the pleasures of life here. Okay. So what does success mean to your higher self? I'm kind of getting like the overall message here, and we'll talk about the energies individually, but I'm feeling kind of like the overall messages here are whatever choices you make in life. There's a message here. This is super important for you, pile 2, is that whatever choices you make in life, and I feel like this is something that we all struggle with at some point in our life. And I feel like pretty much everybody, where when we do something, we want to see results immediately. We want everything right now. We have become a culture or a collective of needing instant gratification, whether that comes to, success with our romantic relationships, jobs, career, money, everything in life. We want it right now. Okay. And so a lot of us have issues surrounding being patient and understanding that, you know, certain things in life take time. They take discipline. They take hard work. They take you aligning your energy with that. And so I feel what success means to your higher self is that with the choices that you make, okay, and this could be choices with anything, that you are open to possibilities. You keep yourself open to possibilities. You're not afraid of making choices. You're not afraid of pursuing, you know, things, experiencing life in a way that does make you feel alive. And I'm feeling a huge message here for you is slow down. Okay, slow down, because sometimes, like I said, we want to try to force things, push things, and I feel like this is basically Spirit saying here, life should be sipped slowly with intention, meaning that every decision that you make is something that shapes your future. Okay, you are the co-creator here, so make choices with intention. Take your time to think about what you are creating, what you are manifesting, right? Because sometimes we can unconsciously make choices or decisions that might not be serving our highest good. You know, sometimes we live in, I feel like for the most part, autopilot. And so I feel like Spirit is saying to you here that your higher self defines success for you as you going with the flow, learning how to go with the flow of life, right? Actively making decisions that are going to lead to success for you, abundance, and positive change within your life. But there's also a need for you to be patient through that process, because I can see the Six of Pentacles energy here. The Six of Pentacles is when we are in a place of balance with the universe. We are putting in energy and we are then open to receive energy in return. And we can create this energy of harmony in all areas of our life, with friendships, with family situations, with romantic relationships, right? We want to always make sure that what we are putting out is what we are getting back. Okay, so if you're someone who is unconsciously giving time and energy into a friendship, a romantic relationship, and you're not receiving anything in return, are you really enjoying life? Are you really kind of setting the intention for yourself that I want to live life to its fullest, that I want to live my best life, that I want to make sure that every person and situation that I've involved myself in my life is something that serves my highest good? So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to enjoy life, right? That success means to your higher self that you are enjoying yourself, that you feel happy, that you feel fulfilled, but you're also able to adapt with the changes that life brings. You are going with the flow. You are, I feel like, keeping yourself not only adaptable, but flexible, especially with the Fool energy here. Because with the Fool is about us taking risks, taking a leap of faith, exploring the unknown, opening ourselves up to possibility, releasing fears, opening ourselves to change, right? To improvements, making choices, pursuing what it is that we want. And sometimes when we do invest our time and energy into certain things, when we get to the place of the Seven of Pentacles, this is where we need to kind of just take a pause and to decide, do I like where or how far along that you've come within your life with whatever you're investing your time and energy into? How do you feel? Do you feel like it's in alignment for you? Do you feel like you're happy with it? Because in this place here is where we take time to reevaluate and reassess whether or not we should continue to invest our time and energy into it, or should we plant the seed for something new? Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of getting here that Spirit doesn't want you to go through life on autopilot. That success means to your higher self that everything that you are connected to in your life is done with intention because you want it there. It's serving your highest good, it's serving a purpose, and it's giving back to you. You're receiving something energetically in return for it, okay? Or that you are someone who is also conscious of whether or not you are someone who is giving too much of yourself, okay? Sometimes we can create imbalance in our life unknowingly because we might giving too much of our time, energy, attention to someone who is not giving us that back in return. And that would be a time for you to kind of reevaluate. How does this feel? Do I like this? Is it time for me to make a change here? Okay. What else am I seeing here? I'm kind of getting with this crystalline energy here. It says energy, wonder, alive, and beauty. And I feel like in a way that everything that she has created around her is something that she feels very connected to, something that she loves. So I almost feel like success means to your higher self that every single thing, every single person in your life is something that you have well thought out as someone or something that is not only meaningful to you, but also something that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel content, okay? Because I don't feel like your higher self wants you to, I feel like, involve yourself with people or situations or even like, let's just say at certain jobs that don't make you happy. It's kind of like everything that your higher self sees that's in your life at present should be something that does make you feel alive. I'm getting a lot of like the sun energy in the tarot, vitality, life force, abundance, success, completion, that everything in your life is something that you look at and you're proud of. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy, right? So this is kind of going back into your message here that everything, right, that you have in your life, everything that you give your time and energy to is done with nurturing, is done with care, is done with you kind of taking time to evaluate and reassess everything, right? Everything that you put your energy into, because you're taking your time, right? You're making sure that you're giving your time and energy with intention, and you're making sure that you are receiving in return. You're keeping yourself in a place of receptivity. But I'm just kind of getting overall here that your higher self wants you to really enjoy things in life, like kind of like living your best life, living life to the fullest. Okay? Is kind of what I'm getting here. That even when there are certain times in life with the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is about cycles, going through life cycles, and we all go through ups and downs in life. And sometimes when we're going through a period of difficulty or of challenge, this is your higher self seeing success as your ability to adapt. Okay? Your ability to adapt and to be open to receive help from the universe or from anyone around you who is offering support, love, and your ability to kind of move past that. Because sometimes when we get to a place with the Wheel of Fortune where, you know, we're going through a little bit of a challenge, we might look at that and completely shut down, you know, and kind of go into a hole where we think, okay, I'm never going to get out of this. You know, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to get myself out of this situation here. We can look to that as the full energy, as an opportunity for a fresh start, a new beginning, a new perspective, a new way of feeling, almost like we're transmuting the energy and we are using that as our fire power to create something new. Okay? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So I do want to, is there anything else I want to clarify here? I think I might want to do this Two of Wands here, because this is something about your decisions or your choices. So let's see. She also reminds me of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, which means that you are focusing your intention on what you're manifesting. And this is speaking of intention, right? She's lighting all of these little candles around her with intention. What does this say? I think it says something distillery, spirit, some, I don't know what it says. Okay, why is the Two of Wands here? Two of Wands. Okay, that doesn't help, Spirit. That's about choices. Let's see. The Ten of Cups. Yeah. That the choices that you make are ones that make you happy. Right? That's success to your higher self, is that the choices that you make in life are ones that are going to lead you to being happy. Okay? I'll use this as an example, okay? And this is a challenging one, okay? But I feel like, especially when it comes to, let's just say, a romantic relationship. And, let's use the example, whether or not this fits what you're going through or not, but just so that you kind of get the idea. Let's just say that you're dealing with a very difficult romantic situation. There's a person who is in your life romantically, and they have a very difficult, challenging energy that they present to you with, right? You have a choice, okay? Whether you're married to them or whether you are just dealing with them, situationship, whatever it might be. And that person, them being in your life, is something that brings about pain, heartache, anxiety, all of these feelings. Okay? You have a choice. You do. You have a choice. You can either choose to change, right? Change your situation, remove that person out of your life, take a step back, and make choices with intention that make sure that you are going to feel happy, fulfilled. You are living your best life. Or you can choose to keep yourself in that pain, in that misery, in that feeling uncomfortable, whatever it is. Or those of you where this is not a romantic situation, let's just say it's a job, right? You're at a career job that you can't stand, and every day you dread going to work. You dread it every single day you wake up. You get mad at the alarm clock, but you drive to work and you get there and you sit there and you're just like, why? Why am I still here? I hate this. I can't stand this. But you have a choice, right? So success to your higher self is that you are making choices in your life with focused intention. You take time to slow down, to think about what you're doing before you do it, before you involve yourself, before you get wrapped up in something, before you say yes, and it's not to say that you're letting fear and, stuff like that hold you back, but you're taking your time to say, okay, does this situation serve my highest good? Does this friendship serve my highest good? Does me going to this job every day, it might pay the bills, but am I happy? Is it time for me to change it? Okay, so let's see one more. Why is the Two of Wands here? The Sun. Remember how I was saying I was getting sun energy? Okay, both of these cards here, the Sun and the Ten of Cups, these are two of the most beautiful cards in the tarot. Okay, the Sun is about life force, vitality, abundance, happiness, joy, bliss, feeling complete, feeling like we are successful, right? In all that we do and all that we feel, we're emotionally fulfilled, right? And these are the choices. This is what success means to your higher self, is that you are the happiest you've ever been because of the choices that you make. Okay? Because of the choices that you make. You can completely enjoy the pleasures of life. I'm also noticing how Bass is holding the Ankh here too. So this is also a symbol of rebirth, okay? Transformation, change. So let's get some last messages for you. Pile number 2. Success. What does success mean to pile number 2's higher self? Clearing. Exactly. We're clearing anything out of your life that is not in alignment, that is not making you happy. It almost kind of gives me that, I don't even want to say that. Something else, Spirit. Another way of explaining this, please. I feel like it's a need for you to take into consideration that your time is valuable. This is a better way of saying it. Your time is valuable. Okay? Your time is valuable. And it should not be... How do I want to say? I don't know. I'm just kind of like hearing Spirit saying like time's a wasting. Time's a wasting. Let go of things in your life that are not making you happy. You know? Stop procrastinating. Stop hesitating. Let go of attachment. Stop trying to force. Stop trying to control. Go with the flow of life. Do things with intention. Make sure that every choice that you made is made with intention. You're thinking things through. Okay, so we have clearing here. What else? Freedom. Exactly. Freedom from anything that is restrictive, whether that is a person, a situation, a job, a way of thinking, a self-limiting belief, your thoughts. This is getting them clear, okay? This to me is a lot of scattered thinking here. A lot of disorganized thoughts. There's a need for you to really work towards grounding your energy, okay? Making changes where you need to. And discovering new things about yourself, keeping yourself open to discovering new versions of yourself, okay? Complete awareness of who, what, where, why, everything that's in your life, everything that you're doing, right, is done with intention. It's there because you want it there, you love it there, you know it's there, and it's serving a purpose for you, okay? It's making you happy. If it's not doing those things, it needs to go. Okay? It needs to go. A person, a job, a way of thinking, whatever it might be. This is you working on becoming your best version of self. That's what success is to your higher self. Freedom from anything that is restricting you, anything that's holding you back. Free to make changes, free to flow, free to live life with intention. Okay? Is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the toad, it says observe. For those who watch, see all. Okay. Observe. For those who watch, see all. And I almost feel like this is you being more aware. And we'll kind of see in what sense we're going to pull your tarot. So our question today is, what does success mean to your higher self? We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay. And then we have the 5 of Swords. Okay, I see what's happening already. Okay. So what does success mean to your higher self? There's a lot of mental energy here. I feel like you might be my pile of like overthinkers in your head a lot. And I feel like it puts a lot of stress, like you take on a lot. You might have a lot of on your mind a lot. You might have a hard time just relaxing and just kind of having time for you to, I feel like, do things for yourself or to put yourself first. Okay, let's see what else is here. This is beautiful. Wow, look at this card. We have 19 with beginnings, and it says adjustment, shedding, new, and release. We have the squirrel and the chestnut with preparation. You guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, I just moved into my new house probably a couple months ago, and I live like literally like in the forest, and there's squirrels every single day around like 5 p.m. There's about 5 squirrels that run up and down the tree, all around the tree, like chasing each other, and they all look like they've just been gathering a bunch of chestnuts for the winter. It's so sweet to watch them, just crazy, running up and down the tree. But we have the squirrel and the chestnut with preparation. We have cleanse, okay. And then we have reaction. Okay, so you have cleanse and reaction here. And like I said, I'm kind of noticing that a lot of this, what do we got? We have the 3 of Wands here. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting here, adjustment and shedding. Adjustment and shedding. It almost is like Spirit saying here, there's a need for clearing here, or clearing your energy, because I'm kind of seeing these as some trouble areas here. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. And so these can be some pretty challenging energies here. The 5 of Swords can be finding yourself in conflict with others, okay, in an environment that is not great for you, okay? And that can be a toxic job. It can be a toxic relationship. The 5 of Swords can also be victim mentality, okay? It can also be that you are someone who is surrounded by or a victim to another person's mistreatment, okay? Another person mistreating you, talking to you a certain way. Or you might be the person who, maybe because of past pain that you've gone through, you can be someone who is the aggressor, someone who is a little bit confrontational, aggressive, not so nice, okay, with words. And it could be that you're directing this energy towards others. Other people are directing it towards you. You might find yourself in situations of confrontation or conflict with others. This can also be self-sabotaging thoughts, okay? And I'm noticing here in this 10 of Swords card how she looks pretty worried. Okay, her face looks very stressed out, and she has all these birds that are sitting on the top of her head. To me, this kind of looks like blocked throat chakra energy. There could be something that you're needing to voice, something that you're needing to share. I'm definitely feeling like you have a lot on your mind. It kind of makes me feel that there's also some blocked crown chakra energy here as well. Some of you might have a trouble filtering messages from the divine, from your higher self. Okay. I do feel the 10 of Swords energy can talk about a lot of pain, heartache, Betrayal. Those of you that have gone through that, this can also be betrayal too. Those of you that have been betrayed by someone, hurt by someone. I'm also seeing the Ten of Wands energy here too. The Ten of Wands can be when we are holding on to a lot of energetic baggage, a lot of weight. The Ten of Wands is when we are feeling stressed out, overwhelmed. You know, we could be working too hard by choice or having a lot of stuff being thrown on our plate. We could feel like we're under a lot of stress. So I am seeing here cleanse and reaction here. Okay. So what I feel like what Spirit is wanting you to do, your big message here of observe, and it says for those who watch, see all. And we're asking Spirit today, what does success mean to your higher self? I feel like success means to your higher self your ability to release, heal the things that you're holding on to. Now, of course, they're going to be very different for all of you because this is a general reading. Some of you can be holding on to past pain and heartache from your childhood, from past relationships, from friendships, from family situations. You could have gone through bad breakups. You could have, there's so much stuff that you could have gone through. But I feel like what Spirit's saying is you hold on to all of this energy. And it's something that needs to be cleared. It's something that needs to be cleared from your energy, because I feel like for many of you that where you're holding on to this, there's so much energetic, we'll just call it baggage in a sense, that you're holding on to, whether it's emotions or thoughts or something here, that it is causing you potentially to react in certain ways that are throwing your own energy out of alignment. Okay? So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to have more of an awareness, for you to be observant of where your own thoughts are at, the people surrounding you. Because I feel like success means to your higher self your ability to release, your ability to be aware of how certain people, situations, experiences may have an effect on your energy. And I feel like with the cleanse happening here, that your higher self is trying to prepare you, I feel like, for you to find and to feel more of a sense of fulfillment and happiness. I feel like with this adjustments, this is that your higher self sees success for you as your ability to make adjustments within yourself, within your personal life, so that you are able to shed away the old layers of the self, as well as shedding away, let's just say, people, jobs, beliefs, anything that has kind of kept you disconnected from your higher self. Because that's essentially what I'm seeing here, is that there's a lot of messages that your higher self tries to bring to you, to communicate with you, to talk to you, so that you have access here. I am feeling that there is a lot of blockages here within the throat chakra, since this is kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, so there could be certain things that you're needing to talk about. And because we have the Ten of Swords energy here, I'm going to assume that for the majority of you, that it is something maybe painful that you've gone through. And this could look like you going to therapy. This could look like you talking to a professional. It could look like you having more supportive people around you, friends, neighbors, loved ones that are around you. This can also look like you channeling and transmuting this energy into a passion that you have, okay? I'm noticing in this Three of Pentacles card, the Three of Pentacles is a card of community, but I noticed the three of them together, they're playing music, okay? They're playing music together. So I feel like there is something that you are needing to express. However, whatever outlet you choose to use is something that will help you to clear, okay? To clear, because I feel like it is affecting, for some of you, it could be that you might, okay, this will only be for some of you, but some of you might have a tendency to lash out at others because you've been very hurt and you've been very wounded. So as a result of that, you can be very defensive. You can kind of say things that you don't mean sometimes, okay? Or you can find yourself in a situation where this kind of energy is being directed at you from family members, from friends, from romantic partners, or like I said, this can also be something that's happening internal. So this can be your internal dialogue that is affecting you mentally, okay? So some of you are needing to clear throat chakra, okay? You can have a blocked throat chakra here, which means that there's something here that your soul is wanting to express. It could be pain, it could be anger, okay? It's something that you're holding on to that is, in a sense, weighing you down. And so I feel like your higher self is trying to prepare you for a stronger connection to your higher self by your ability to be aware of how these energies are impacting you, your thoughts, your decisions, your connections with others, whether it be family members, friends. Take a look at what your life looks like right now. How is your relationship with your family members? How is your relationship with your loved ones, right? The people that you care about. How is that relationship with your romantic partners, if those of you that are involved with people? How is it affecting your love life for those of you that are single, right? How is it affecting your relationship with your coworkers? Are you shut down? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Do you feel depressed? This is kind of where your higher self is wanting you to recognize what things need healing, what things need cleansing, what things need clearing. So this is you preparing yourself for the shedding, for the releasing, so that you can I'm kind of picking up like an energy of a rebirth. So with all of that, right, that we're clearing here, what success means to your higher self is your ability to rebuild. Okay? This looks like you being able to clear this energy away, and your higher self will feel like, wow, pile 3 finally did it. This is success. This is alignment. Why? Because 3 of Pentacles is about you rebuilding your foundation. Okay? With the 9 of Cups energy here, the 9 of Cups is about satisfaction. It's about wishes coming true. It's about feeling fulfilled. It's about feeling satisfied emotionally. Okay? And with the 3 of Wands energy here, the 3 of Wands is about you thinking ahead, planning ahead, right? Do you want to carry this with energy with you into the future? Is this what you want your future energies to be? This is where Spirit is saying, observe, right? Observe your energy right now. Are these things that you want to carry with you? So success to your higher self looks like you are free and clear of these self-sabotaging thoughts, victim mentality, energetic weight or baggage or stress or feeling burnt out, all these things that you have on your plate. The 10 of Wands is essentially asking us, what can you release? What can you let go of? Is it mental? Is there something that you're needing to voice? Are you meant to be sharing your story with the world? Are you meant to create a podcast? Are you meant to, maybe some of you are creatives in a way that you express yourself through music in some way. Or maybe you have a strong connection to music. Maybe that is something that can be very healing for you. Okay? So success to your higher self looks like, yes, I have gone through a lot. I've been through a lot. I've been in hurt. I've been in pain. I've gone through whatever this is for you, whether it's beating yourself up, whether it is you going in a toxic environments with people, whatever it might be. But success looks like you not letting this energy consume you. It looks like you pulling yourself out of it. It is letting go of the victim mentality. It is letting go of the old version of you and you preparing yourself to rebuild. Okay? That is what success is. And when you're able to shed away these layers and these parts of yourself, these old versions of yourself, right? You're cleansing and clearing your energy here. You're preparing yourself for a stronger connection to your higher self with you being more in alignment and to create a new beginning for yourself, one where you feel happy, you feel fulfilled, you feel free, to be able to express yourself in a way that feels more healthy for yourself. You've changed the outcome for your future because you took that first step towards closing out this old cycle, releasing these challenging energies, and being able to clear them from yourself. Okay? So how your higher self sees you as being successful is you not letting what you've gone through, the experiences that you've gone through, completely consume you. Is your ability to process, heal, clear, release, let go, and onto the new version of yourself. Okay? Of course, not forgetting where you've come from and where you've been, but taking whatever this is as your wisdom, as your knowledge, as things that you can kind of put into your spiritual toolbox for what you are taking with you moving forward, right? As your lessons, as your guidance for you, okay? So I'm getting a lot of, like I said, crown chakra, throat chakra, upper chakras to help you to strengthen that connection and that bond with your higher self, okay? So when you can be tapped in, you can be tuned in, and you can receive downloads, messages, things of that nature. I'm also getting learning how to speak up for yourself, okay? Learning how to speak your truth, learning how to be assertive, finding your voice for some of you, okay? It could be something very powerful, okay? That's what success looks like to your higher self, is you being able to voice what your desires are, for you to voice what it is that truly makes you happy, right? Sometimes if you ask someone, what makes you happy? I don't know. What are you passionate about? I don't know. Okay? So you feeling fulfilled, you feeling happy, you surrounding yourself with supportive people that love you, that's what your higher self sees as success. And for many of you with the Three of Pentacles energy here, some of you that could even look like you being entrepreneurs. Okay? Being entrepreneurs, having your own business. Okay? So let's ask some additional messages here for pile number 3. What does success mean to your higher self? Pile 3. Gratitude. Okay? It looks like gratitude. Okay? Because a lot of the things that you've gone through, yes, can be painful, can be challenging. And sometimes gratitude is the last thing, the last thing that is on our mind. Okay? But when we can observe and really work, I'm seeing observe and I'm seeing react here. And I feel like this is definitely looking about how you respond to certain people, certain situations. Understanding that everyone that we meet in our life, there's some type of lesson wrapped up in it. There's a need for us to observe, what is Spirit teaching me right now? What does my higher self want me to see in this situation? Right? When we can take a step back from whatever it is that we're going through, whatever it is that we're thinking, what are we meant to learn in that place? And sometimes we can get to that place of gratitude of saying, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, guardian angels, for showing me this lesson. It was a painful one. It was a challenging one, but I'm wiser because of it. Let's see what else. What does success mean to your higher self? Unity. Okay, I'm seeing this unity as a connection to your higher self. Union within yourself, meaning a balance between your feminine and your masculine energies. But yeah, more or less I'm seeing this unity as you and your higher self. We have discovery here. And I feel like this is discovering versions of yourself that maybe you haven't. Okay? Maybe you're tapping into new versions of yourself that you've never explored before. And that's what success is to your higher self, is you discovering these parts of yourself, or even lost parts of yourself. Parts of yourself that you've tucked away, right? Because of certain life experiences that you've gone through where you had to suppress certain beliefs that you've had, or certain passions that you've had because, that could be because, I don't know, you have a friend, let's say you have a friend group. You really have a hobby that you like to do, but you have this group of friends that don't like that. They're just not into it. So it's kind of like you suppress that part of yourself. And oftentimes when we are in certain relationships or family situations or certain people that we have around us, it kind of feels like a part of us dies. Like a part of us just, like we lose ourselves, okay, to life, to experiences, to trauma, to, you know, certain types of conditioning, certain types of self-limiting beliefs. We lose little bits and pieces of ourselves. So yeah, success to your higher self means you get yourself back. You are more connected into your authentic self. You feel a sense of content within you. We also have acceptance here, right? Accepting people and situations for what they are, knowing we cannot force someone to change. We cannot force a family member to change. We cannot force, you know, a romantic partner to do as we say and do as we want and have everything kind of like our way. Sometimes it's also accepting certain things that we cannot change, things that are outside of our control. Okay? And then we also have faith here as well. So this looks like to me with your higher self looking at success as you continuing to have faith in yourself, in your higher self guiding you along your path, and also you not losing faith that it is possible for you to reinvent yourself, to go through and have a glow up, for you to feel better about yourself, for you to feel more content, for you to feel more happy and fulfilled with your life. Okay? By releasing your past and not letting it be something that you continue to bring with you moving forward. That you can have the power to say, okay, you know what? The version of myself that I am right now, I don't want that to be me in 2 weeks from now. I don't want that to be me 1 month from now. I want to be released of this. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to have these self-limiting beliefs anymore. I don't want to have, you know, be stuck in this environment anymore. I don't want to be stuck at this job anymore. This is you having the power to understand, you know, and that might even with the preparing here, it could be that you are taking steps to making change, positive change within your life, whether that is changing the situation around you and the environment, changing or getting out of a situation, or it is preparing yourself to do the inner work, to do the inner healing. Because sometimes when we go through certain challenging things, it becomes painful, it becomes challenging, it feels like it's too hard, I don't want to deal with it, so we suppress it. Okay? But this success to your higher self is like not just stuffing it away. Success to your higher self looks like, I am a work in progress. I am healing. I am okay not to be okay today. I am healing. I am learning. I am growing. I am evolving. I am a better version of myself today than I was yesterday. I will be better tomorrow than I am today. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.